You can also put in some job description. What is this person going to do? So the training administrator will take care of all the training needs of the organization. Right. This is the job description, and you can add a lot of other things. And you see that in this particular field you have the option to put in rich text. You can change the font. Alright, you can put in something as bold like this part 1 want to put in as bold. I can do that in the organization. I want to change the color. I want to change it in green color right aloud. Okay, and you can also say for more details. Click on. Or maybe for more details, visit our careers website right, and you can also put in a link. You see, there is an option for a link. Okay, so you can say link. And then you can insert a link here. Alright, and you can say that okay. What is the URL? Careersgoodwelcome, something like this right? You are giving a link, so if somebody clicks on this particular link, they will be directed to your company website or to your careers website. Great, isn't it? So you are able to put in all these additional kind of it. I mean, you can make it easily readable. You can also put in some bullet points. Okay, like you can put in, you can categorize, you can put in, you can highlight some of the points about the job description. So this is just like a lot of the things like you can do in Word. Those are the same things you can put here as well. Alright, so you can put in like bullet points, you can change the color, you can put in some links. You can change the font size in the job description field. Location now. If I leave the location as blank, what does that mean? That means that I am not restricting on the basis of location. Okay, you see I'm filling up restrictions. So if I am filling up something that has to be met, that restriction has to be met. If I am putting in a job profile, okay, let's say, I will say training. Let's see if there is something already. Okay, a training manager, right, so that means this will be the job profile of that person. This will be the job profile of that particular person who is going to fill up this position. Okay, I'm also, let's say, I will fill up a location. We created some locations right. Rally, like I said, the location in the supervisory organization doesn't have any relevance in terms of hiring. It's just a logical place where you are saying, okay, this is where my department is located. That's all. It doesn't have any logical bearing in terms of hiring. Okay, it doesn't. We have to specify the location for each and every worker that we hire at the time of hiring. It will not default from your supervisory organization. Doesn't matter. What is the supervisory? I mean, what is the location at the supervisory organization level? So okay, so I have put in this as Raleigh. Can I put multiple locations here? Let's say I want to put London as well. Right. Yes, you can. You may. Okay, so this position will be open in Raleigh and London, if that is the situation. Yes, but if this is what I am defining, can I hire a worker with the location of Chicago for this particular position? Because we have set this as a restriction, right? Correct, because we have defined these locations as our restriction. So it has to be met. These locations has to be, we cannot hire a worker in a different location for this position. What is the position W? W Training Administrator, and there are 2 positions for this. Okay, time type. What is the time type? You see, it says full-time or part-time. If I leave this blank, if I do not fill this up, then it gives me the option to hire a full-time or a part-time. No worries. But if I define this, then it has to be met. If I define this, then I want only part-time. If I click on full-time, that means I'm only looking for full-time. I will not take part-time. Okay. Similarly, worker type. Worker type is, let's say, contingent worker and employee. If I do not choose anything, that gives me the option to hire employees as well as contingent workers for this position. Let's say, I try for hiring an employee. I do not get an employee, I can fill it up with a contingent worker as well. No problem. But if I define it up front, saying it has to be an employee, then I cannot hire a contingent worker for this particular position, that is, training administrator. Remember, all the restrictions that we are defining are for this particular position. Okay, and difficult and critical job. You can mark it as yes, because this is not a restriction per se, but this will act as a reminder or as a flag to the recruitment team, and then this will tell them that, okay, this is very critical and needs to be filled quickly. Difficulty to fill. How difficult is it going to be? Is going to be very difficult. What is your anticipation? Right, but let's say it is going to be easy. Training administrator. Finding a training administrator is easy. Does that mean that it is going to be easy? Maybe may not be right, but this is what you think. The person who is creating the position, right? So if you are not sure, leave it blank. Don't need to worry too much about it, alright?